Last week Saturday, I was here at home. My parents came back from night vigil from church, a healing night vigil, and my mom was very tired, so she fell asleep, and I was still awake with my pops. So while I was still awake with him, I decided to give him a hug and tell him that I love him. He told me that he loves me too, and no matter what we've been through and all the achievement that comes my way, he'll always be proud of me. What really hurts me is that I never thought those would be his last words to me. And I'm busy hearing that he was this, he was that. No, he still is. He always will be. He'll always be a king. He'll always be a best friend, an uncle, a grandfather, and most importantly, a father. Even when we're going outside, he doesn't want to be seen as a celebrity. He always wants to be seen as someone that knows how to put a beautiful smile on everyone's faces. That's even the reason why I decided to call him Pops. Not because he was a father or he's getting old. Called him Pops because it's like he always pictures a balloon in front of everybody's mouth, and every time it pops, there's always a smile on it. Anything he says will always make you feel better. If you ever have a problem and you always go to him, he always has a solution. So what I'm asking from everyone just from today is that if you ever run into a situation and you don't know what to do, just ask yourself, what did Sello Motloung say you should do? And just take action from that. Thank you.
Dumelang. Yeah, I never thought this day would come so soon. This guy was the most humble person I've ever met in my life. He was sweet, he was kind, he was funny. There's no person who would support you like Sello. This guy was there for every single occasion that I went through. There's no other words that we can say that he was, but he left us too soon. It was too soon. But his legacy lives on. I've never been so shattered as last year we were celebrating his wedding. It was a happy moment. We even did a surprise birthday for him the following year.
Dumelang. So I wrote a speech for my father last night. I titled it, "The Greatest Human I'll Ever Know." I could stand here before you all and make a speech about how my father taught me how to be a man, but I feel like that is expected from a father. Instead, what I will discuss today in regards to my father, Sello Motloung, is what he taught me about humanity. According to the dictionary, humanity can be described as the quality of being benevolent, humane traits of character, humane qualities and aspects. When I look at my father as a person, the one thing that sticks out about him is his kind nature. My father was someone who always tried to put a smile on everyone's face, whether that would be me or Zamu on our moody days, or a cashier at Spa. He always had something funny to say. I never told him this because I never wanted it to get to his head, but my father was one of the funniest people I ever knew. Yes, he repeated a lot of his jokes, but they worked somehow, some way. A joke he told me in 2008 still worked in 2023. He expressed his kindness through entertaining people and made sure that every interaction that he had with them, he leaves them either laughing or smiling. And in that, there was an eye-opening lesson that my father taught me without ever broaching the subject. The greatest thing we can do as people is ensure that every interaction we have with one another leaves the other with a slightly better view of life. It doesn't always have to be life-changing, but it can make the next few minutes of that person's day a highlight. Now, I will talk about Sello Motloung as a father. The biggest thing I will miss about my father is the presence that he had in my life. Losing him just reminded me how much of a boy I am. How much of a boy I am who still needs his father to hold his hand, to guide him through the path of life. There's so much that he was present for in my life. From my first days at school, to school concerts, for every flight I took to the Western Cape for school. So going forward, I asked myself, how will I move forward when I have to go buy my first car, house, get married, and even the birth of my first child, but that one might never happen. But I'm glad that I will not be walking this alone, on this journey alone. By blood, I was my father's only child. But through our journey through life, we met some people who changed our lives. You gave me another mother and 2 brothers. I still have your brother and my cousins to hold on to. So I want you to rest easy and know that I'm in good hands. You were someone who had big dreams for me, you, and our family. I will carry those dreams on my shoulders and try my best to see them through. I will take on the qualities you had as a person, infuse them with my own, and carry on living in a way that would make you proud. For now, I know you're there with Nkhono, and I know that you're in safe hands with her. So just reminisce about the good old days, catch her up on everything that's happened so far, and just watch over us. I have always lived to make you proud, and I reassure you, not even death will stop me from doing that.
An emotional speech from Tate Sello Motloung's sons today at his funeral, which was held at his family home in Kempton Park and then proceeded to the St. Hubert's Catholic Church in Alexandra. It was a very sad day today as the veteran actor was laid to rest. Friends, family, and colleagues from the film and television industry all gathered today to pay their last respects. This is truly a huge loss to the entertainment industry. May his soul rest in peace, and may his family be comforted and know that the Lord has a plan for us all. Now you have a look at some of the roles that he partook in and nailed all of them. Talent is truly rare and he will definitely be dearly missed. Anyway, this is the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. Kindly consider subscribing if you haven't done so already. Make sure you like this video, and I'll catch you guys on my next upload.